Man, like this crazy. Oh my God! Already, there's no way. Well. Everybody say hi to YouTube because we're gonna be taking a look at Jufufu today, baby. So let's press T, and then Fufu is here. Everybody, let's take a look at Jufufu. Everybody, it's supposed to work very well with Yishen too. So let's see how synergistic they are. First off, let's get all the category, archetype stuff out of the way. She is a fire stun character, which for all intents and purposes, a lot of people are going to compare her with Lighter, and for good reason. They are fire and they are stun, right? So how is she going to differentiate herself? Let's take a look at the skills. Firstly, the basics. Easy. Press the basics to activate. She'll deal slashes of physical and fire. During her third, her anti-interruption levels increase. You can chain her third or hold pause and go into the fourth chain hit. Her basic attack, Hu Wei, is her automatic attack. Wait, what is the crock pot, right? Is the popcorn pot. Upon hitting an enemy, gain 20 points of might, triggering up to 1 per use of a skill. The maximum might is 200. Okay, so she has a lighter styled charge bar of sorts. Spectacular. Core. When Jufufu has yet to use Hu Wei, it'll automatically attack enemies and gain might. Yeah. It just passively does extra damage. The Hu Wei does. When Hu Wei hits an enemy and has at least 100 might, Jufufu is not currently an active character. Jufufu will launch the chain attack, suppressing Tiger Cauldron centered around the target enemy. Upon activation, all squad members gain the Tiger Roar. Crit damage increased by scaled amount, and when Jufufu initial attack is greater than or equal to 2800, every additional 100 attack further increases the crit damage by 5%, up to 30. When in the Tiger Roar state, character crit damage, chain attack, excuse me, ultimate damage increases by X amount. The Tiger's Roar state lasts for 30 seconds. Repeated triggers resets the duration while Jufufu is in the Tiger Roar state. Impact also increases by scaled amount. Additional ability, the Aura of Authority. Oh my gosh, she's an aura farmer, chat. When another character in your squad is attack or rupture, the maximum decibels for all characters in the squad increases by 1000. When an attack or rupture character uses an ultimate, the character gains 300 decibels, aka she has an ability that allows her to refund your character's ultimate points. Crazy. After using your dash attack, the Tiger Charge. Hold the basic to activate. Enter a high-speed spinning state. While in the state, use the joystick to move around and deal physical damage. Does she get attack instead of impact from her core upgrade? She gets crit rate. Which, the crit rate, why is it crit rate instead of impact? It's because you want the crit rate for the King of the Summit. You can actually offset the crit rate for. You don't need to go into crit rate 4. If you can get 50% crit rate here, you go attack here. Be a hero. Oh my gosh. I want to take a look at her animations though. Hold up. Let me switch my cam. Let's take a look at her animations first. She hops onto the Hu Wei. She's so cute. Oh my god, she's so cute. Yeah, rah. All right, special attack. Press the special to activate the spinning forward slash. EX special with enough energy. Swing Hu Wei forward for a powerful strike, dealing massive fire damage. Upon activation, gain 3 points of momentum and 80 points of might. When chain attackers trigger, select the character to activate. Swing Hu Wei to deliver a powerful strike to enemies on a small area ahead. The suppressing Tiger Cauldron with at least 100 might after triggering chain automatically activate this. Consume 100 might to open Hu Wei and flames and popcorn at the enemies, striking them in a small area ahead, dealing massive fire damage. From what we know, how good is she with Hugo? Pretty good. She seems to be able to buff a lot of characters very well. Yeah, and it allows us to more quickly build up Hugo Vlad's ultimate, right? We get the 300 refund here. The Raging Tire Explosion ultimate. When decibel rating is at maximum, press the ultimate to activate, performing 2 downward strikes with Hu Wei. Upon activating, gain 6 points of momentum, 100 points of might. AKA, once you chain, your ultimate chain is basically your combo. Is basically your Jufufu burst combo. Anyways. All right. So let's take a look. That's how you do her basic combo. And then if you want to spam a chat, here it is. Here's the spam. God damn. Here's her special of a regular. It's basically Nekomatus. Fu's idol's hilarious. Okay, let's see it. What is she doing, dog? What the heck is this? Polishing her nails? Oh, the back scratches, man. They're too good. All right, let's get her into battle, chat. Okay, I'm here for it. Oh, she doesn't have a charge attack, chat.
Though this area has been abandoned.
Oh. Chat, she doesn't have a charge attack.
A corruption outbreak must have left some...
I'm trying to hold the basic down. She doesn't have a charge attack. Interesting.
Careful, everyone. Ethereal's incoming.
Step back. Let me handle. Concentrate.
Oh, that was it, chat. Oh, did you see that? Oh. I did not see that. Don't worry, I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Oh, interesting. Really great voice work for him. Panyuhu and Jufufu are some of my favorites. Which, I mean, there's only like 3 or 4 of them, so it's like, eh. They're all really good. That's all I'm saying. Some of these attacks have miasma corruption. I already knew this stuff. Yep, we already knew this stuff, chat. Is Beyblade. Roll round, get down, get back up again. Is Beyblade. Oh, popcorn, yo. Yo, that amount of stun is kind of nasty, bro. yo. All right, nice. There I go, chat.
Feels like a never-ending cycle. Change is mine.
Reality and illusion.
Here we go. Wapa! Nice. Hi. Chat, they make it so rewarding.
Leave it to me. What a nuisance.
Oh my god. They make it so rewarding, chat. Oh my god. So yeah, for those of you who are like, wow, that's a lot of like lights and flashes, it's because it is due to Jufufu. It is due to her aftershock. Once you get to the 100%, what is it, level, the might level. I don't know what the difference between might and the other one was, chat. 6 points of momentum and 100 points of might. And just to go over the build really quickly, because we didn't go over the build, 100% uses King of the Summit, 100%. Do I advise her signature? Yes. Do I advise the other S rank engines? Hellfire's gear is probably her best slot. If you're talking about standard, you know, other options, it's probably just Hellfire's gear. It allows her to stockpile the EX, right? When she's off the field, which she'll most likely be a lot of the time, right? She aftershocks with the chain. She's okay with being off field. So thereby which those weapons that are Hellfire's gear, steamed oven, those will actually be very, very effective on Jufufu. And we just talked about skills. You always want to max out core. You always want to max out level. Oh, we didn't talk about Mindscapes. Wow, so cute. M1, upon entering combat, Jufufu's career increased by 12 and she immediately gains 100 might. When Jufufu's chain attack hits an enemy, the target stun damage multiplier increased by 35, lasting for 30 seconds. Now, does this mean that you need to include Jufufu's chain into the chain stun? No. You should be using this potentially to enter into the stun state. You do not want to use her chain in the chain window because you want to reserve that for Jshoea for a double chain. But you should be able to manipulate it such that you should be able to use 100 might to launch yourself into the stun window with Jufufu's chain attack and not use the chain attack during the chain stun if you're going to get this. If not, then it doesn't really matter as much. But in order to utilize this to the max, that's what you want to do. Arguably, this might be better than her W engine, I just don't know. While in Tiger's Roar, character's crit damage increased by additional 22% whenever characters activate ultimate. Jufufu gains 3 points of momentum. 22 crit damage is solid, but I'll be honest, that M1's kind of nice already. 4. Jufufu was in Tiger's Roar state. Her crit damage increased by 35%. I'll be straight up. This is probably the most useless mindscape ever, but that's fine. Jufufu's chain attack damage increased by 30% upon consuming momentum, hitting enemy in the high speed spinning state. Fire 3 popcorns, each dealing 160% of Fu's attack as damage. This is treated as chain attack damage. Now, this makes her into a fringe sub DPS. I don't know the actual stats for it, so we're gonna have to wait till we actually get our hands on it. I'm pretty sure people are already calculating, so I'll probably hit those people up because I haven't had time to work on Jufufu at all. So we'll see, but it's looking okay. What I suggest for you guys, don't go anywhere past M1. If anything, go M1 with no W engine, or just go Jufufu with W engine. And there you go. That'll wrap it up for the Jufufu explanation. Not too shabby for our very first Yunkoi Summit 2.0 stunner. She is kind of that catch-all and is somewhat of the epitome of everything that we've kind of built up to with characters like Trigger, Lighter, right? And she involves chain attacks, which has never really been done with a stun unit before. All chain attacks from stun units are absolute dog water trash. So Jufufu including in her kit and being able to utilize it as Aftershock is kind of sick. So I'm very excited to really dive a lot deeper into Jufufu's kit and see where we can take her.